and up the wrong line away from the incline. Peter Sam still didn't believe Skarloey's story about Proteus's magic lamp, but then he heard a creaking sound, and his wheels began to wobble. Up ahead, a light flickered off and on and off. And then he saw it. It was just the fogman's lantern. It creaked and croaked as it swung outside his cabin. Peter Sam felt better. He chuffed past. Peter Sam was now even further from the incline. The magic lamp, I know, isn't true. It's just an old story, and quite silly, too, he huffed quietly to himself. Then, suddenly, there was another rush of wind. Then, a creaking sound. And finally, a flickering light. On and off and on. The wind, the creaking sound, and the flickering light. Could it be Proteus's lamp, thought Peter Sam? Then he saw it. It wasn't Proteus's lamp. It was the light from a campfire at the children's campground. And it was the trees that were creaking in the wind. I knew that all along, sighed Peter Sam, but now he chuffed on even more slowly. Peter Sam was at the bottom of a steep hill, and now he was completely lost. He didn't know what to do. I wish I could find the incline. And I wish I could be safe at home in the sheds with the other engines. And I wish, Peter Sam puffed quietly, I wish I could find Proteus's lamp. Perhaps then my wishes would come true. Suddenly, he felt a rush of wind whip round his wheels. Then he heard the strangest creaking, croaking sound. And then he saw a flickering light that flashed on and off and on. It came from the top of the hill. Peter Sam gasped. It must be Proteus's magic lamp. He knew he had to go up the hill and find it. The wind whirred and stirred. The sound became a whooshing and a wheeshing, and the light flickered brighter and brighter. Peter Sam puffed to the top of the hill. And there was Harold the helicopter. His blades made a wind that whirred and stirred. The sound whooshed and wheeshed as the blades spun around. And Harold's bright light flickered on and off and on. Peter Sam was very surprised. Harold, he gasped. Hello, hummed Harold. I was dropping off some packages for the hill farms. What are you doing? I'm lost, Peter Sam said, and I'm going to be very late to deliver the winches and wires to the incline. No problem, old buddy. I'll show you the way. And Harold took to the air. His strong light shone brightly and showed Peter Sam the right way to the incline. Later, on his way home, Peter Sam couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. Maybe, puffed Peter Sam quietly, you don't have to see the magic lamp for your wishes to come true. Maybe it's enough just to believe in it. The island of Sodor is a very special place. And sometimes there are exciting events that make things even more special. Events such as a birthday party, the winter holidays, even a visit from someone famous. And if you look carefully, you'll know when these things are about to happen. Look at this cake covered in candles. You'll always see a cake with candles at a birthday party. Thomas is pulling a special tree. You'll always see a tree with decorations during the winter holidays. And now look at this red carpet. You'll always see a red carpet when someone famous arrives on Sodor. Someone like Alicia Botti, the famous opera singer. Now, can you remember when you would see each thing? What about the cake with its candles? Yes, there's always a cake with candles when there's a birthday party. What about the special tree Thomas delivered? Yes, there's always a tree with decorations for the winter holidays. And what about the red carpet? That's right. There's always a red carpet for famous people, like Alicia Botti, the famous opera singer. Sodor is a wonderful place, no matter what is happening. But when there's something special going on, you'll know what to look out for.
Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. All the engines work the same, freezing snow or driving rain. They just take it in their stride, boilers nearly burst with pride. Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. All the engines work the same, freezing snow or driving rain. They just take it in their stride, boilers nearly burst with pride. Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow.
Keeping up with James. It was winter holiday season on the island of Sodor. Everywhere was covered in a beautiful blanket of soft snow. Sir Topham Hatt was at the fitter's yard. The engines were having their snowplows fitted. "We must get the island moving again," he boomed. "And when the lines are clear, I will need an engine to take the presents train to the holiday party at Knapford." All the engines wanted to take the presents train. It was the jolliest train of the year. "James, you must work with Edward," he said. Remember, the tracks are icy and you must all work together and take care. But James wanted to finish first and take the presents train. An old blue slow coach like you is sure to slow me down, he huffed. James and Edward's first job was to clear the lines to Knapford. Edward worked as fast as he could, but it wasn't fast enough for James. Hurry up, he snorted. Henry was clearing the line when James steamed quickly past. Slow down, cried Henry, and take care. But James wasn't listening. He was dreaming about the presents train. He didn't notice that the tracks were icy. James' wheels began to slip and slide. Whoa, he cried. He was going faster and faster. Yippee, called James. He was starting to enjoy himself. He was sliding so fast that he slid all the way into Maithwaite Station. Later, James and Edward had to take some coal cars to the coaling plant. James waited for Edward. He listened to the choir and watched all the colorful decorations being put up. James wanted to take the presents train more than ever. Finally, Edward puffed in. Trust a blue engine to be late, called James. I'm sorry, gasped Edward. I had to go slowly and take care. Slow engines like you don't get to pull the presents train, snorted James. And they pulled away. James raced to the coaling plant as fast as he could. Must be first, he puffed. James reached the top of Gordon's Hill.